All right, now that we've created the all document view and the basic view, we need to make the dashboard view. This is the one we use for grouping different documents in the same library, showing them as another view you can add to, as well as having all relevant documentation that's checked out to you and last modified by you. First thing we need to do is go to Site Pages, and we would add a new one. I have mine here for IS Dashboard. And right away, you'll go in here, you'll click Edit. Choose whichever text layout you want. For this template, we use the 3 columns, and we title them for the basic image we have, the grouped look at the library for easy access, and the relevant documents view that shows everything checked out to you and last modified by you. So we go in here and we want to insert a library under each of these. We go to Insert, Web Part, Listen Libraries, Information Services. We add that in, and we'll come back to edit this in a moment. We'll just go to Checked Out to Me, add another instance of Information Service Library, go under Last Modified by Me, same deal, Information Service Library, and then we can save and close this page. And now we're going to just edit these views individually. So click on the library, click on Library Tools, and click on Modify View. Now, here you can edit it any way you want, but for the purposes of the template, we take the default 4 columns. We don't choose to show the metadata. You can sort it how you want, and you can filter it as you want, just so long as you also make sure to include the title is not equal to, and then the code that you chose for your control file. Ours, of course, being codex1337. Make sure that this filter is with an AND condition to your other filters so that it is always exited out. This, of course, as we talked about in other videos, is what will hide that control file that helps the all filter do its job. All right, so that's done. The only other thing to do here is the group by. And because purpose is our top level filter hierarchy, we will group by that and do it in ascending order as per our preference. We keep it collapsed so that it's not all jumping out at you right off the bat. Click OK, and we'll see here that everything is sort of in its own pocket. As we add documents to different areas, those areas will show up, and as we add more documents, these numbers will, of course, grow. Now, we want to get rid of this title here so that we can keep our IS all document title, which is much more malleable. So we click on that arrow, click on Edit Document. We're going to go down to Appearance, and under Chrome Type, we can select None. We apply that, and we notice the title is now gone, which is perfect for our uses. You can keep this Add Document button. You can get rid of it by selecting No Toolbar under that same menu, but otherwise, in the template, this is finished for that middle column. For the rightmost column, what we want to do is augment this view again. We'll go to Modify View, and for this case, we usually get rid of Modified and Modified By, so because you checked it out, it was last modified by you. You can sort it by modified in ascending order, so it shows you the most recent first, or of course descending if you prefer to see the oldest thing you've checked out. Otherwise, we do the filtration here. Now, we don't need to filter for the control file because you likely won't have checked it out, but we do filter by this. The checked out to column, make sure that it is equal to square bracket, me, close square bracket. This will make sure that the only things that show up here is anything that's checked out to whoever is viewing this page. This is what gives it that adaptability. We'll click OK down here. Now, there's not a lot to look at because I have, of course, edited all these myself in testing. But just to show you how this works, I can click check in. I'll just do the basic idea. So now only those things that are checked out to me show up here, but there are still other documents that aren't checked out to me. So this is just for my own view. Now we want to edit this stuff out. So we'll click the arrow again, edit web part. Just like before, we're going to come down and set Chrome type to none. What we're also going to do, because we wouldn't want people to be able to add documents to what they have checked out, because you can't say that it's checked out when you add it, we're going to get rid of this add document button. So under toolbar type, we're going to select no toolbar. We apply those changes, and we noticed as we wanted, the title's gone, add documents is gone. So checked out to me is good as is. We can then do a similar thing to the last modified by me. Go in, modify the view. You obviously don't want modified by. You could keep modified. That's up to you. But otherwise, we go down, sorting, again up to you. Filtering, same deal. We don't need to filter out the control file because best case scenario is that you aren't changing it so that it is not last modified by anyone. Otherwise, instead of doing checked out to, we're going to do modified by, because of course whatever is here is who last modified it. And same deal, we're going to put square bracket me close square bracket. And that is all we need to do there. We'll click OK. All right. And there you go. These are, again, everything that I've modified because I made this site with you. All of these things were last modified by me, but if someone were to come in and change, say, try copy 11, it'll be modified by them. I won't see it here, but they will. You can also go further to add another filter that says that checked out items don't show up here. That's up to you. Otherwise, we can go in here again, click this arrow and edit. And just like in checked out to me, we're going to make the toolbar type no toolbar so that the add documents button doesn't show up. And we're going to set the Chrome type to none so that the title doesn't show up. Click OK. And that's what we expect. You can take some time playing with this further. If you want to stylize the titles, everything is here as it is in Word. If you want to add in an image like we usually do, you can add it from your computer or from a URL. And if you'd like, you can get rid of some of this white space that may have accumulated when you were setting up the site. Otherwise, that is all you need to know for making a dashboard as it appears in the EDM template site. You will use this for all the libraries in which you think it's necessary, and you will be done creating all the views.